When you feel good, you give off an essence and presence of joy that will lift everyone around you. Hey ladies, I'm back, and today I wanted to share something. And because you're podcast listeners, this is a little sneak peek. Today I was interviewing Gabrielle Bernstein, the author of The Judgment Detox, The Universe Has Your Back, Spirit Junkie, and she has a new book coming out called Super Attractor. And Gabby is also a new mom. Her son is 8 months old. And so we had her on the podcast, and the episode will be coming out in September. You can definitely check out Super Attractor. You can check it out on Amazon, wherever you go. And I think if you purchase and go to her website, I think it's GabbyBernstein.com, you will be able to get a free manifesting workshop if you purchase the book on Amazon. So this conversation I was having with her, we were talking about, because I'm all woo-woo. And I'm very practical, and I understand that there's some strategy. And Gabby opened up about her postpartum anxiety and how her spiritual practice and her tools and all of the health stuff that we do wasn't working for her. And how we had to surrender to, I say we because I had a similar experience when I surrendered to chemo and medical intervention. And all the shame and the guilt and all of that comes up of like, I have failed. And, through our conversation, she's like, this is just a spiritual practice. And it's not that, we're so controlling, so controlling. And, we're like, I'm doing the work. Why isn't it happening to me? And we have to remember that there's something bigger at play. There's this spiritual life force energy around us, God, universe, source, guides, whatever you want to call it, your belief system guiding you. And when we surrender and listen to what feels good, that brings us joy. And when we are in alignment with joy and what feels good, then we elevate ourselves. And so through this podcast, through my coaching, this is what I'm trying to teach you. Because when you, and most of you have probably learned this, when you're so out of alignment, you're just like, not this, and you feel stuck. And the truth is you're not stuck. You're just addicted to feeling like shit. And you have to take a stand for yourself. And it's taken me years of this practice. And I cannot wait what am I trying to say? I can't wait to launch Gabby's podcast because, she's like, I wrote 6 self-help books. Why isn't it that I can't get this right yet? And why isn't it that I can't get this right? And it's not that we're not getting it right. It's a commitment. It's a daily commitment to yourself, to this practice, to your soul, to what your life wants to be expressed. So my lesson for you today, my aha moment for you today is, well, it's not really an aha moment at all. My challenge is to challenge yourself to feel good and know that, imagine you have a cup of coffee or tea or water. You have a cup, right? And you actually you don't have a jug of water to pour into this cup. You don't have a coffee pot. It's just dripping. So imagine you put this cup under the faucet and you are filling this cup up 1 drop at a time. Actually, that's a really good analogy because traditional coffee makers fill the coffee pot up 1 drop at a time. And that is exactly what you have to do for your life and your soul. So when life is screaming at you saying, not this, you have to just sit there with patience, knowing that every drop, every action, aligned action that you take when your body and your life is saying, I crave this, I crave that, listen to those breadcrumbs. because those breadcrumbs lead you back to yourself. And eventually, with every drop, your cup will be full. Your cup will be full. And yes, sometimes we have energy leaks and people take our energy from us, and that's a whole other conversation. But I want you to visualize and be patient and know that every drop counts. Every drop in the bucket, every time you say yes to yourself, every time you say, I need a 10-minute walk, I'm going to have a glass of water, I'm going to eat this healthy food, I'm going to dance, I'm going to say no to that, I'm going to rest, I'm going to work for 2 hours today instead of 5 hours today, I'm going to work for 8 hours today instead of 12 hours today. Every time you say yes to your soul, yes to your body, yes to your cravings, your desires. When I say cravings, I don't mean food cravings. Yes to your desires, you're putting a drop back in your cup. So, when I interview people and they tell me their secrets, and their secret is, you gotta feel good. It's that simple. This is how we start to feel in control of our lives. Okay, ladies, I got you. But you gotta do the work. Talk soon.